What's going on, guys? Cody Steck here, your Utah realtor. We're back and it's a bright, hot, sunny day here in beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah. Today we're taking a little mini tour around the Mount Olympus or Olympus Cove neighborhood here in the eastern part of Millcreek. This is the type of view that you can get from up here on Mount Olympus. This is why people love living here. This is why people want to live in Olympus Cove. You've got the whole valley here. You can see all the way out to the Great Salt Lake. You can see downtown over here. You can see the University of Utah. You've got it all right here. You're right up against the bench of the mountain. And as you can see here, beautiful mountain views here behind me. So this is why people are willing to pay a premium to live here. So if you're thinking about making that move here to Salt Lake City or any of the surrounding areas, make sure to get in touch with me. I absolutely love it when you guys do. I love to hear from you. So call me, text me, email me, get a hold of me any way you need to so we can have a chat about the type of home and lifestyle that you're looking for when you make your move here. Let's go jump into the neighborhoods and show you what this is all about. So as I mentioned earlier, the reason why people love living here in Olympus Cove is because you get amazing views of the entire valley. You're right here, right up against the base of Mount Olympus, and you've got a super quiet neighborhood. If we talk a little bit about the types of homes you're gonna find here, you can find every once in a while a home in the low 500s, maybe 600s. Your median price is gonna be about $650 to $800 depending on the month. It does vary because there's only a number of sales here in the neighborhood each month. So it does vary quite a bit from month to month, but it can range up to even $2 or $3 million in this neighborhood. You've got beautiful modern homes like this one here behind me, and you've got your older ramblers and bungalows or two-story type homes in the neighborhood here to have a little bit of an older style, or you've got homes like that that have already been rebuilt or entirely remodeled themselves. Most homes here are going to be roughly 3,000 square feet. They're going to be 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Olympus Cove is also a super popular part of town to actually remodel homes. There's a lot of people who will buy homes for anywhere from 500 to maybe, let's say, 800,000 in the neighborhood here, and they'll come in and totally gut the entire place and basically rebuild it and create $1 million house out of it. Oftentimes they're spending $50,000, $100,000, even up to $250,000 to remodel homes just like this one here behind me and make it into that $1 million dream home they've always wanted. So there's a super high demand for the homes in this area. If something like that comes up, because the styles here are so unique, it is usually gone in just seconds. Check that one out. There's a lot of cool different styles here in the neighborhood. Like I said, you're gonna find a lot of mid-century modern homes here. You're gonna find a lot of contemporary style homes. You've got just about everything here in Olympus Cove. There's a ton of character, which, let's be honest guys, for Salt Lake County is pretty rare. That's the other reason why people love living here, is because you've got so much character and you've really got a different type of home than you'll find in a lot of the rest of the county. The rest of the county is gonna have, you know, for most of your homes, they're gonna be kind of just your regular cookie cutter type homes. But here in Olympus Cove, you really have a huge mixture of different styles. A lot of them are older homes. There's even new homes, like I said. You've just got pretty much everything here. Check out this one. Now, one thing I have to point out about Olympus Cove specifically is because you're right here on the bench of the Wasatch Mountains, you've got a ton of natural vegetation like this here behind me. You've got scrub oak, you've got trees, a lot of evergreen trees, you've got bushes, shrubbery. This is very unique for Utah because Utah is, after all, a desert. So to find this type of greenery here in Utah is pretty rare. This is one of the few areas you're going to find it where it's in its, let's say, natural form, because a lot of other times when you see it, it's been, you know, man-made. It's not natural like this is here. So you will find this up here. This is where you want to be if you're looking for privacy, if you're looking for a way to get away within your house or within your property alone. This is how you're going to get it. You're not going to get it from a traditional fence or from, you know, being way out in the middle of nowhere. So we made it up Millcreek Canyon, and one of the best parts about Olympus Cove is Millcreek Canyon is literally like 2 minutes away if you're living in Olympus Cove. So you can get up here. There's got tons of little pull-offs just like this. There's a lot of cyclists that come up the canyon here. And just in Olympus Cove in general, if you're into cycling, this is one of the best spots for it. Right along Wasatch Drive, which is on the west side of Olympus Cove, there's a very bike-friendly trail that is very popular. So you've got all of these little pull-offs here where you can come up, you can do a little picnic, you can relax, you can get out of the heat. I mean, I came up the canyon maybe 3 minutes is all, and the temperature has already dropped almost 12 degrees just coming up this far. It's only been a couple miles. You've got the river right here, and I mean, it's just beautiful, especially in the early spring or even the late spring. You know, before you get into the summer, everything is still green like this. And what can I say, guys? It kind of speaks for itself. So some other things that you should know about Millcreek Canyon is you can actually bring your dogs up the canyon. There's a lot of people who bring their dogs here and they go hiking. It's popular in the summer, of course, but even in the winter, you can bring them up here and just play in the snow. You do have to leave them on leash. I believe it's on even days they require them to be on leash, but on odd days of the month, they can be off leash. So if it's the first, they're off leash. If it's the second, it's on leash. So that kind of fits for everybody's needs there. So you can bring dogs up here. The other thing you should know about Millcreek Canyon is you do have to pay a fee when you come up the canyon. You actually end up paying it when you leave the canyon. This is how they help maintain the canyon itself, how they pay for the roads, and all of the resources they put into keeping this an absolutely beautiful site. So it's not free like some of the other canyons, Big Cottonwood Canyon or Little Cottonwood Canyon. You do have to make a payment, but it's only a couple dollars. So really, I mean, to enjoy this, it's worth it. So right now I am at Olympus Hills Shopping Center. This is where you're gonna come if you just need something quick on a day-to-day basis. You've got the Macy's grocery store here behind me. There's a number of little fast food restaurants here, even some sit-down places also. You've got a coffee shop, you've got a bagel shop, you've got Christie's Sports if you're going skiing and need to grab something. This is where you're coming on a day-to-day basis, and it's right here in the middle of Olympus Cove. So guys, that wraps up our video here in Olympus Cove. I hope you enjoyed this mini vlog tour. As always, if you're thinking about making that move here, make sure to get in touch with me. Call me, text me, email me. My information's here on the screen. I absolutely love it when you guys reach out. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up here on the video. and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing about what it's like to live here in Salt Lake City or any of the surrounding areas. Till next time, guys, I'll catch you then.